Hi, I'm Alexis, and my question for this experiment is, what effect would the amount of fertilizer placed in two of the same size pots with the same type of seed have on the growth of the plant? Some background information you need to know is that plants rely on fertilizer, compost, soil, and sunlight to grow. Fertilizer provides nutrients to the plants while also aiding its growth, and soil is composed of fertilizer along with compost. The abstract of this experiment is to find out if the amount of fertilizer affects plant growth. The independent variable is the concentration of the seed starting potting mix. The dependent variable is the growth of the chia seeds, and the constants are the sunlight the plants get and the type of plants being used. My hypothesis is that if one pot has a sufficient amount of fertilizer as instructed to be put in, and the other pot has 4 less centimeters that should be needed while also getting the same amount of sunlight, then the plants in the pot with a sufficient amount of fertilizer will grow more than the plants in the pot with less fertilizer. The materials needed for this experiment are 1 standard size ruler, 2 pots, tap water, 1 spray bottle, 20 chia seeds, and seed starting potting mix. The procedure is to first label one pot A and the other B. In pot A, place 10 centimeters of soil, and in pot B, place 6 centimeters of soil. With your finger, indent a hole 1/4 down the center of the pot. Then get a pinch of chia seeds and sprinkle the seeds in the holes of both pots. After, water the soil until it is moist but not wet. Put the pots in a place where the plants get indirect sunlight. Then collect data for 1 week. Here's my data after 1 week. In day 1, the plant is germinating. Day 2, it grew 1.3 centimeters. Day 3, it grew 2.6 centimeters. Day 4 was 3.9 centimeters. Day 5 was 5.3 centimeters. Day 6 was 6.4 centimeters. Day 7 was 7.5 centimeters. And here's my data for the growth of plant B. In day 1, it was germinating. In day 2, it grew 1 centimeter. In day 3, it grew 1.8 centimeter. In day 4, it grew 2.7 centimeters. Day 5 was 3.8 centimeters. Day 6 was 4.5 centimeters. And day 7 was 5.5 centimeters. As the data tables show, plant B, the pot with less fertilizer, grows much lower than plant A. And this slide is the graph of the two data tables for plant A and plant B. My analysis for this experiment was that the data for plant A in numbers was larger than plant B, and also neither of the plants in the two pots grew more than 1.5 centimeters a day. Some errors I made were the amount of watering and the mistakes in measuring. How I can make things better were by keeping track of how much I watered the plants and measuring as accurate as possible. One question to consider is, what would happen if I grew a different type of plant or even a different brand of fertilizer using the same concept? Would the effect on the plant be the same or different? My conclusion is that my hypothesis was supported by my data. Therefore, using the correct amount of fertilizer is important to plant growth because the plants need its nutrients and vitamins from the soil to grow, and too little or too much of something is never good. Here are my references that I used. Thanks for watching and listening.